Well, earlier you mentioned the possibility of severe weather, so how are things looking out there now?
It's going to be a very active night later tonight. We still have a good long gap before it really arrives here, so it's still very hot, very humid. It's a summery kind of an evening, but the thunderstorms probably don't arrive here 11 or midnight, maybe later.
Okay, so late enough. It's not impacting too many people at that point.
Not so much, hopefully, right? Yeah, but some storms could linger through tomorrow's morning commute, so it's a busy forecast.
Okay.
And some more heavy rain is on the way. Have a look. Here's the severe weather risk broken down. Notice that scale there from marginal all the way up to high. Well, southern mid-Michigan's in that marginal risk to a higher risk, the slight risk category for a lot of our viewing area. That includes Lansing and maybe a little bit of the Jackson County area, but the enhanced risk is just on the edge, closer to our northwest and into western parts of Milwaukee. That's the orange color extending west. And here's the radar looking at that. They've had some very, very active weather all through the afternoon for southern and eastern Wisconsin. They've had a lot of watches and warnings. Milwaukee seeing some of that rain. The heavier storms going right past Green Bay. Some of that might edge into northern Illinois as well. You do see it kind of extending down in this broken pattern. There is a cold front passing. This is going to be one of the main instigators for these storms. That's going to bring a lot of change, but until then we're talking about heavy rain and severe weather. Flood watch for most of mid-Michigan, but notice further west they had that red tornado warning, some severe thunderstorms. The pink is a severe thunderstorm watch. I mean, there's a lot of activity, a lot of different threats with this one. Closer to home, it's the flood watch. That includes most of our viewing area except the southern counties. A little bit of a heavier rain risk the further north you go, but why? Dew point is high. Very high, mid-70s for all of mid-Michigan. That's tropical level of moisture. So when we talk about thunderstorm scenario, that's ripe for some very heavy rainfall. No surprise there's a flood watch on top of course, recent rains that we've already had. Temperatures right now upper 80s, near 90 for a lot of us. Good fuel for some strong thunderstorms, and right now we're feeling that heat index, mid-90s, upper 90s even is what it feels like at times. That's all fuel for some thunderstorms. Some sunshine still poking through our East Lansing sky cam, but as we get later on into tonight, it's a different story. So it's a warm, humid evening. Rain holds off until later tonight. Thunderstorms expected by midnight or so and later on. Heavy rain, strong winds are the main concerns. Less likely hail or tornado. That's not impossible, but the greater threat will be heavy rain and strong winds. Let's break it down into your future track tonight. Like I said, likely a dry evening. Maybe a few early showers or storms could pop up north, maybe 9, 10, 11 time frame, but the primary threat will likely be midnight and later. You see this broken line of thunderstorms moving in. It'll be weakening a little bit as it moves further east and further south. This is late at night, so we're kind of losing the heat of the day, but that will still be bringing some good heavy rains, strong gusty winds, and could stay on the severe side as it moves in. More rain and thunderstorms for your Wednesday morning commute. By lunchtime and later tomorrow, still a chance for a few showers, but at that point, Wednesday afternoon, we're seeing less likely for any real rainfall, and it'll be breaking apart. Wednesday night and Thursday look dry, seeing some sunshine Thursday. Rainfall amounts could be high through tonight and Wednesday. Notice 2 to 3 inches possible in Elma, maybe 1 inch plus in other parts. You know, it's not a guarantee what spot gets the most, but there is potential for heavy rain with this one. Here's tonight, low 70s, warm, humid, storms likely after midnight. Severe, it's possible. Tomorrow gets us into the mid 70s only. Morning storms clearing up later on. It's tonight that has the real severe weather risk. That's late tonight, and then daytime storms tomorrow. After that, it calms down, it cools down, the dew point drops. Cooler for Thursday and Friday. The weekend ahead does have a few more showers possible, but that's really about all that's going on. It's tonight that has the main risk. So, of course, stay tuned and watch us at 10.
And we have the app, too. Don't forget.
That's right. The free Storm Shield app.
Perfect. Dustin, thank you.